Moving on to Afghanistan, where violence has been rising as foreign forces begin withdrawing and efforts to broker a peace settlement between the Afghan government and the insurgent Taliban have slowed. This week too, terrorists shot dead 5 polio vaccinators in eastern Afghanistan. Police has blamed the Taliban for the attack, but the group has denied responsibility. The latest killings come just 2 months after the killing of 3 female polio workers in the provincial capital of Jalalabad. This escalating rate of violence has raised concerns regarding the vulnerable situation of Afghanistan amidst the withdrawal of foreign troops and the revival of dreaded terror groups on its soil.
Already fragile health system of Afghanistan is facing a double setback amid COVID-19 crisis as its doctors and healthcare workers are being targeted continuously. In the latest in a series of attacks against health workers, 5 polio vaccinators were killed and 4 were injured in 5 separate attacks during a polio vaccination drive in Afghanistan's Nangarhar province. Earlier, 3 women working for the polio vaccination campaign were killed in 2 separate attacks in the same region in March 2021 that forced the workers to suspend their operations and assess security.
واکسیناتور نسی او بیرته ساتنه نشي کولای په 300 افغاني باندې ما ورور لا سلاړو زه په زر ماشومان باندې نه ورکوم زه وڅو کوم په دې واکسین والا باندې زه په دې دولت باندې څه وکم.
This comes amid the Afghan government's nationwide campaign to give polio vaccination doses to millions of children under the age of 5, which has suffered a major setback due to frequent assassination of healthcare workers. These killings point to the disturbing rise in chaos in the country, where targeted murders of health workers, humanitarians, empowered women and journalists continue unabated.
That the advent of the Taliban, if it actually takes over power or even if it contests for power, will destroy all gains made by Afghanistan in health, women's education, social infrastructure and so on and so forth. Why? For one, we know Taliban does not believe in women's education. We know what happened during the Taliban's time when they tried to take over. They legislated that women could not come out unless they were accompanied by a male relative. So, and under those, they pushed the women out of jobs. So, under those circumstances, to expect the Taliban to be good for Afghanistan's social development, I think is foolish.
Though not uncommon in Afghanistan, attacks on polio vaccination teams are more frequent in Pakistan, as Taliban and other terrorist groups keep on attacking healthcare workers and security persons who accompany them. Taliban and other Pakistani religious leaders claim that vaccines are a conspiracy started by Western countries aimed at sterilizing Muslim children. They also claim that inoculation drives are used to spy on terror activities. Last week only, 2 police officers protecting polio jab team were shot dead in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province located near the Afghanistan border, which is a stronghold of Afghan Taliban, Pakistan Taliban, as well as organizations like Al-Qaeda and other foreign terror groups.
Even Muslim countries cracked down on those rumor mongers very, very strongly, and there were government campaigns telling people that these rumors were false, and if they wanted the welfare of their children, they should go vaccinate against polio. Pakistan government took it up very half-heartedly, and therefore many of these religious organizations got an opportunity to spread these rumors. And obviously, Taliban, which takes its inspiration from a lot of these Pakistani clergy, they also did the same thing in Afghanistan. Spread rumors that this vaccination drive for polio was an attempt to curb Afghanistan's population. Now, the Afghan population, of course, did not believe this. So what the Taliban did, they started to target vaccination workers. Anybody who was associated with the vaccination effort was targeted.
The killings are a worrying sign of how much remains unsettled as the United States is withdrawing troops from Afghanistan after nearly 2 decades of fighting and have added to fears that more violence and chaos will follow. Taking advantage of the troop withdrawal, the Taliban has intensified its efforts to capture more areas while maintaining its ties with Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Besides, the disruptive role of Pakistani deep state is adding fuel to the fire, with Islamabad continuing its support to Taliban's terror tactics. Reports suggest that ISI is working to form an umbrella alliance of deadly terror outfits across Afghanistan to ensure Pakistani domination in the affairs of that country. Meanwhile, the peace process has failed to deliver any positive outcomes and has little or no hope of doing so in future. There are apprehensions that the withdrawal of foreign troops would nevertheless not end fighting in Afghanistan, but would cause a drawn-out civil war.